Serving up yet again a brutal buffet of all kinds of advisories, watches, and warnings. And we've got it all, from winter weather advisories to active tornado watches that stretch from Ohio down into parts of Texas. The flip side there, wind is still an issue. There are still fire concerns. Jason showed you some of those pictures. And it's blizzard advisories on the flip side, the cold side of this very well-organized storm. Your day today, the greatest risk is going to be in parts of the south. This is Mississippi, Alabama, but it will extend farther. When we show you the future cast, what we think the models are going to do, you're going to see a really busy afternoon. It trudges slowly to the east with the possibility of more tornadoes all the way up into parts of the Carolinas. Watch how we stop this. There's your timestamp right there. This line holds together. If this verifies, this means it's going to be a very challenging afternoon. Up into the Cumberland Plateau through central Tennessee, down into the state line here, and then you're looking at the possibility of more hail, more wind, and really torrential rain. Watch this line kind of ease. It will attenuate a bit. It weakens somewhat, but you're still serving up a lot of storms, not forgetting the cold sector, where if you do have power outages, the numbers are going to drop dramatically, and you're going to top it with some snow. And then as you wrap up the weekend heading into parts of New England, the risk of severe weather not as great, but still 40-mile-an-hour winds and the potential for localized flooding. We could see even in the New York area over 2 inches of rain. This is going to be into the first part of your Monday.
It's here. Look at all that debris. Oh my God. We are in a tornado.
How long have you been living next to a sex offender?
Let's go home. Let's go home. Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is a huge storm. It extends from the Canadian border all the way down to Mexico, right through the midsection of the country. In Texas, with that dust storm, 70, 80-mile-per-hour winds, but not a drop of rain, so the fire risk is huge. For tonight, we're looking at portions around Springfield, cooking up towards Kansas City for the possibility for not just straight-line winds, but tornadoes. Another risk is also out there, anywhere from Baton Rouge into portions of Mississippi. A 4 out of 5 risk for tornadoes tonight. Tomorrow, it bumps up to a 5 out of 5. I'm really fearful this is going to end up being a very eventful weekend out there with a lot of storms and a lot of tornado activity. So we're going to watch that line anywhere shaded in purple from Omaha towards Jackson, Mississippi. Tonight, a 4 out of 5 risk for either straight line winds, 80, 90, maybe 100 miles per hour, or tornadoes. So for example, St. Louis, this is showing 10 p.m. tonight. You'd see the worst of the weather. It's a computer rendering. It could be 1 or 2 hours on either side. So give it a little bit of leeway. It then pushes off to the east, really gets energized tomorrow. Look at this area shaded in light purple. That's a 5 out of 5 risk. We hardly ever see that. And we're talking anywhere from Jackson, Mississippi towards Birmingham with a lot of tornadic activity. In fact, they're suggesting this is a 5 out of 5 risk. It then pushes towards Atlanta as you push into your day on Sunday. And by the time you get to Sunday, it's up and down the I-95 corridor. But when I say a 4 out of 5 versus a 5 out of 5, let me give you some context there. Seldomly do we ever issue a 5 out of 5 warning a day ahead of time. The last time we did it, okay, was April 14th in 2012, and that resulted in 85 tornadoes, unfortunately 6 deaths. April 7th, 2006 was the first time we did this, 56 tornadoes, 10 deaths, and all of those cards are stacked for something similar. You've got to take this one very, very seriously, guys. I think this may be a major tornadic outbreak this very weekend. Please, everybody, be careful out there and heed the warnings. This is a huge storm.
70. Dion, today is a day to be weather aware as we are going
back-to-back severe weather outbreaks will put
So for the first movie of 2024 that I've seen is called Geostorm. And personally, I would give this a 4 out of 5. And here's why. What would you do if you knew your government or governments had the capability of controlling weather? Some conspiracy theorists will say that's already true, it's real, and some say it's fiction. I mean, who could control weather? Well, if you add the minds and the money, could be true, but that's for a whole different topic. Anyhow, Geostorm talks about this pair of brothers. One's the scientist, one works in the government. They find out that this machine has gone, quote, rogue.
You're both as soft as my ex-boyfriend!
Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start up by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Kakadash. I want to give double honors to the apostle and elders of Great Millstone, who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David elect. All right. This is a, quick lesson through the Spirit, Lord, when it's edifying, dealing with these storms that's coming, to the Midwest, South, and the East. Being, over the past few months with all these storms, hurricanes, tornadoes, it just reminds me of the movie Geostorm, in which we know Esau Edom is, got the HA, filling the rest system, to do that. But ultimately, it's the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shemel Shai, controlling this devil. All right, always give glory to the and acknowledgement to the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai, because He's the one who controls, all spirits upon earth. But just a quick precept. A couple precepts. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 6. It says, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, with thunder and earthquake and great noise, with storms and tempests, and with flames of divine fire." And that's what you've been seeing going on with these wildfires. You had the one in Myrtle Beach, one in Cali, and all these things. That's the Lord visiting this place, man. All right. This is I'm gonna get this is 2nd Esdras chapter 16, verse 37. It says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh, and are not slack. As a woman with child in the 9th month bring forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains come past her womb. With pains and with the child coming forth, they slack not a moment." And right, and that's how these birth pains are likened unto Babylon the Great. It's going chaos is going to continue to happen. One thing after another, because that's what it's like nowadays. It's just like one thing after another. But guess what? These plagues and these growing pains going to intensely increase to where it's going to get harder and harder, to where all hell is going to break loose. Verse 39 says, "Even so shall not the plagues be not slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side." Right? Because the Lord is bringing great humbling to this place, man, and great destruction. All right, because you forget, these things are meant for judgment, man. The Lord has these things take place for judgment. See another storm alert, but the Lord has these things take place for judgment. All right, That's why the scriptures, these people mourning all on, on the internet, preparing at the last minute, and but a lot of these people ain't, they don't pray to the Lord. They don't ask the Lord to protect the body of His men, and, His elect during, troubling times. But they just going based on this world, man. All right, this is second Esdras, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thy times diligently in itself, and when thou seest the part of the signs past, which I have told thee, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time." Salakia, back in Esdras chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, Measure thy times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the time, Salakia, part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made." And that's what the times we witnessing right now. The Lord is visiting this place, man, because, hey, man, America, Babylon the Great is full of wicked people, man. All right, and prideful people. That's why, this, precept, brothers always bring out. 2nd Esdras 8 and 50 says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that are in the latter time, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride," right? So you got to understand these judgments, man. The Lord is judging people for those who, take part in hardship, losing everything they own, or to those who, be subject to death. Hey, that's the Lord judging. And you have to understand these things, man. We're in a time of judgment. And a lot of people don't understand the Lord's judgment, man. All right? So, Lord willing, this lesson was, edifying, quicker to the point. Again, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Again, I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well. Peace and blessings to the house of David elect. Shalom.